Hey guys, it's Marty here. Unfortunately, with the COVID-19 situation, all the tough truck and monster truck events I normally attend and film have all been canceled, so I haven't been able to give you guys any new content. I just want to say thank you though for continuing to watch my previous videos, and I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers I've gotten. I really appreciate your support during this time. I do want to give you guys some new content, so today I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. Today I'm actually going to be doing a review on the Nikko Turbo Panther X2 10 scale RC buggy. I'll do a little quick review on it here, and then we're actually going to take it to a designated off-road RC track and see how it performs. And then after that, I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Before we can do that, let's open this thing up. All right, now that we have it out of the box, here it is. The Nikko Turbo Panther X2 has a 2-speed gearbox. A little bit hard to see, but you can see it's got a high and a low gear in it. Has full spring suspension. This is just toy grade, so it doesn't use fluid-filled shocks. It's got some grippy, soft rubber knobby tires. Let's come back around here. It does come with a light here on the top, so you can actually drive it at night. As far as the body goes, it does look a little kiddie-ish. You know, it's got the wing and some kind of funky lines on it, and then it's got like the fake little motor. But we don't care about how it looks. We care about performance. That's what we're going to focus on today here in a minute. Comes with a pistol grip style controller with proportional steering. I assume it has proportional throttle. I guess we'll find out when we go to test it. Comes with a 9.6 volt nickel battery and charger. And for the controller, it uses 4 AAA batteries that came with it. It says you can race up to 40 people at a time. Uses a 2.4 gigahertz radio frequency. Like I said, this is a 10 scale. It's like I said, it's a toy grade, not a hobby grade, but it does come with body clips on it, so you can take the body off of it. It says it takes about 1 hour to charge, with a top speed of 12.4 miles per hour. It has a range up to 100 meters or 330 feet. So here it is. Doesn't look too bad. We're going to go take this thing out and see what it can do. After testing out the Nikko Turbo Panther X2 for the last couple of days, it's time to give you my final thoughts. Let's start with the pros. It comes in a cool looking box with a nice plastic mold you can set the car in. The box even has a handle on it. It makes it really easy to transport this thing to and from the track. The range on this thing is 330 feet, which is more than enough. I never ran this thing out of range at the RC track or when testing out the top speed on it. This is advertised to do 12.4 miles an hour. When we tested it, it peaked at 15 miles an hour and held at 14 miles per hour. Despite this only being two-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, this can catch us great traction. The tires are really grippy. I never got stuck at the RC track. The front skid plate on this thing is a lifesaver. It does a great job at deflecting this off walls. It also absorbs a lot of the impact when you nose in off of a jump. It really helps protect the wheels and the control arms from breaking off. You can catch a lot of air and it will land on all fours most of the time. With spring suspension, it's fun to watch this thing bounce out of control. I jumped and crashed this thing a lot over the last few days. I even got ran over by a few of the larger RC cars at the track. Besides some of the stickers peeling off and the back left axle being a little bent, this thing is still ready to run. With a quick 1 hour charge, the battery lasted 30 minutes for this thing, and that was with me driving at full throttle for most of the time. Now let's talk about the cons of this thing. You have to use a Phillips screwdriver to get the battery tray on and off on this thing. It's really annoying. It's also kind of hard to get the wires and the connector situated just right so the lid would sit flat. The first time I took this thing out, it did not have the lid sitting flat and it eventually popped off. It's expensive. I got a good deal on this thing. Normally it's $90 on Walmart's website, but I got for $59.99 plus free shipping. I've seen this thing for sale between $85 to over $100 on Amazon and eBay. It overheats in high gear. This thing will overheat and shut off on off-road surfaces. It happened to me at the RC track after the first 2 laps the first day. The second day it overheated after the first 20 seconds. I also got to overheat and shut off on asphalt, but that was going uphill. So if you really want to take this thing off-roading, you're going to have to keep it in low gear. Unfortunately, it's not as fast and it's not as fun. Despite this thing having proportional steering and proportional throttle, it's hard to keep going straight. It handles very twitchy, the tires are really wide in front, and the suspension's very bouncy. It makes it very difficult to keep it going in a straight line. This thing does not have a lot of ground clearance, and you will get stuck going through tall grass. I also got high center on a berm at the RC track. It's cool this thing has 2 gears, but unfortunately after a hard hit, you might knock the transmission into neutral. It happened to me after the first 20 seconds, and I thought it broke the transmission. That does it for this review of the Nikko Turbo Panther X2. If you want to see me do more RC car reviews, just let me know in the comment section below. I do have a Traxxas Craniac Stampede monster truck I can do a review on, or I can go to the store and buy some more toy-grade RCs and do a review on those as well. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm glad I was able to give you guys some content here during the pandemic. That does it for this video. I'll talk to you guys later.